When you're building up to a game of this importance, of this magnitude, what are preparations like? Do you try and keep the players loose? Because there's always a bit more riding on a derby, and I'm guessing the players will be very aware of that.
For me, it's the normal preparation for a game. It's about analyze the opponent, prepare the training, write the match plan, prepare all these things what we do in usual. And then I think on Sunday the emotional will come when we go in the stadium, and then it lifts up. But for me, it's the focus how we win such a game. It's about 3 points. I know what it means for the people in Sheffield, for our massive fans, of course. But for me, it's important that we have a clear mindset what we have to do, and this is a crucial thing.
The last game in November was cagey. There was not many chances. Both teams seemed to play with an element of not wanting to make a mistake. Is that a fair summary? And how do you try to make this maybe a different type of game on Sunday, if so?
Yeah, it's fair. I think in this game was not so much in. It was on one situation after set pieces where they scored. When they scored, I think all in all, second half, I think we were a little bit a better team. But it's true, was not so much in. I think now we come in a point of the season. Maybe there's a bit more now in. I think if I look back to our season, we play a good season with, of course, with some small up and downs, but so far I'm very happy. We achieved our small goal to have now over 50 points, and I think if you have then on the other side the opponent who has a value from 125 million, maybe the pressure is not on us, it's about them. They have to deliver, and we're looking forward to be the nasty team and to create something here. And then, you never know. Maybe it's not the last game this year against them.
What did you make of the Sheffield derby experience last time? Did you learn anything after all of the build-up, the game itself, the importance of this contest to this city?
I think the emotional thing is always around this game. My job as a manager is to be clear, of course take the positive energy, and I felt this before the game, I feel it now. But now it's a new game. I think the first game was a 1-0 defeat. Now we have a new chance to show a good performance at home. I think this is for me at the moment the main part. I think the last home win was early January. I think this is also what we want to improve, and for this we will do everything.
Last time you played, after the international break that followed the game, you were asked about the Sheffield United manager Chris Wilder and his celebrations that were filmed and put online. You said, "I'm looking forward to March." Has that added any extra spice to this game as far as you're concerned?
I look to my team. I see my team is and showed the last 2 games big character, 2 wins. I enjoy my team. I love my team. I said this after the Norwich game, and I think what other guys and manager told about me and doing after games is not my problem, not my topic. I will not waste my energy to think about this. For me, it's about that we are clear, that we come with a lot of power, with a lot of intensity. I think the last 2 games we showed this. We feel the energy. I think the circle after the game showed also that it's not just from outside to put energy in this group, also from inside the group is strong. There is a big belief, and when you turn a 2-0 down in Norwich, then it shows a big character, and this is the main focus for me now at the moment. And I'm really looking forward for Sunday. Will be a good game, will be a good atmosphere in the stadium, and we try to make a good performance on the pitch.
There are moments sometimes in a season, Danny, where you look at a situation and it can shape things. I just wonder whether going away from home, having that trip, winning those 2 away games, the scenes that you've just referenced there, has that further bonded everybody, the players and the staff, and could that be a big thing for you between now and the end of the season?
Yeah, I think even after the Sunderland game, I felt straight that the feedback from the players was there. There's still something in this season. I think, of course, it's very helpful when you go away with two different kind of style of football. Plymouth was a lot of second ball, long balls, physical, strong team. A little bit this what I expect from United in this game as well. It's a physical team who goes a lot of second balls and work with the individual quality, not so much with other things. And then you go to Norwich against a tough place as well. And you take 6 points. I think in this moments, the signals you need sometimes, you grow together, and I think also to see how some players come in this team and help them. The belief is big, and I think this is the good thing when you speak always about the different parts of the season. We are now in the third part of the season, and I said this before, this part is about stay in touch with some interesting positions. At the moment it's 5 points. Let's try one more game before the international break, and after the international break there's still 24 points to earn, and this is a good sign.
Even though you're not from Sheffield, has the city's football culture become a big part of your life? Have you taken to it?
Well, 100%. In the night I couldn't sleep. I prepared a little bit the training today, and then I watched some videos by YouTube back from the last season. It gives me a positive energy when you see really what we did last year, how we come back with the setbacks, the emotional away trips. For example, Blackburn with 7,000 people, then the West Brom game at home. I think that gives me a lot when you go through the streets and you get the feedback, and everybody is very happy to see you, and you can give them a handshake and a small hello and a smile, and you get such a feedback. This is it's great, because of course it's for me my first manager job, and that you get straight such a connection with your fans, it's not usual. And it gives me a lot.
How many fans have come up to you recently and said, "Can you win the derby, please, Danny?"
Of course, everybody wish this, but of course, a lot of people see also the big picture and see what we did so far, which position we come, and I think this is also good to understand. If I have a big wish, then I want to give our fans this win. But to see our development through the season with up and downs, and now again, even after 3 defeats, and now we come with 6 points from our way back, I think this is all in all a good process, what we did the last 18 months, and this positive feeling we should take in this game. I think, and I believe our fans will do this in this game, and we try and push our limits again and to be competitive, like in the last weeks and months, to do something special.
You've got a very good away record with 9 wins. Sheffield United are also very strong away from home. They have 11 wins in the league. What are their strengths? What do you have to be wary of when facing them?
I try to trigger this a little bit before. It is a physical side with intensity, second balls, long balls, good transition moments. It's not, when I compare this team with teams, for example, from last year, Southampton, Leicester, Ipswich, these teams had a different style of football. United do and try to make the basics right. And we will have our idea what we want to do. I think we showed that we are adaptable, that we can take points after a losing position. United didn't so much. If they go 1-0 down, then it will be hard for them to come back. When I look to the data as well, these are all the things what I prepared, and with all this good vibes, we go in such a game and we take our strength. And of course, we know that they have strengths, and we do our best to be prepared as best we can.
Sheffield Wednesday haven't beaten Sheffield United for 13 years. How much do you want to win this game for the fans, Danny?
Yeah, it's interesting because, and this gives me a good feeling when we traveled to Swansea. I think it was 30 years ago that we couldn't win there. We go to Norwich, we couldn't win for a long time there. We moved to, we traveled to Plymouth, we couldn't win for a long time there. Yeah, and I think would be a nice one to stop this results from the past and make it to a good one for our side. And I'm fully convinced that we can do it. A big belief. We have self-confidence. We have I said this. We can just win in such a game, and this is a good side. Yeah, the pressure's on them, and let's see.
You said on Tuesday the atmosphere can be important for your team. What's the message to the fans for this match?
That we should make a fantastic event. We should enjoy this game. I think 1 year ago it was not clear that we could have this game. We should be positive. We should celebrate every tackle, every ball winning situation, every shot on target, every save, and we should stick together. Even maybe it's a tough period during the game, because every game has some different stories, and if we do this, then we have minimum 12 players on the pitch with our fans, and with this attitude we should go in the game.
Finally, how is the health of the squad looking for this one?
Looks very good. Yeah, you see, everybody wants to play, everybody wants to be in the squad, everybody is trained. Jan was back on the pitch today. It goes forward. Dom, Akin, I think, it's going better and better. I'm very positive that after the national break we have maybe everyone back except from Dish, and to go in the finals with the best players you have, with the nearly full squad, would be fantastic.
Thanks for your time, Danny.
Thank you, Rob.
Danny, good afternoon. How are we diddling?
Hey Alex, I'm good. You?
Yes, I'm all right. Thank you. I'm all right. Looking forward to the weekend. You spoke about 9 cup finals on Tuesday evening. It seemed to me you said it with a sense of freedom. You know that there's something to go at here, and it could be quite exciting. Is that the sense that you've got?
No, the target is that we go step by step. I will not look that we say, we have to win now 7-8 games to achieve something more. For me, it's more about the next 3 points. I think we worked very hard to come over the 15 points line. It took, I don't know how long, 6-8 weeks, too long, for the feeling. And it's the reason why now we should look game by game. And I think with the mindset, it is a final. It's always helpful, because then you're not scared. You go out and you want to win this game, and this is, I think, the best attitude you can have. Win games, and try. And I think maybe then during the game there comes a point where you can go all in. I think this is now the good feeling for us to manage not always then at the end for a point or something like this. No, we can be on front foot and we can go for a win, and I think this is good, and I think it was also helpful in the past to have this mindset.
Yeah, that must be quite a liberating feeling, not having to think too much about, let's nick a point. And obviously we saw that last season with the way that you approached that relegation battle. Yeah,
of course. I think to achieve something, my mindset is more to attack instead to protect. I attack more the next position instead of to protect my position. And that means not that we are naive. and we do something, and we don't lose our head, but in the right moments to attack again. And I think this is always also dangerous for a team, because if a team can play to win something, it's much easier when you go with the mindset, oh, we can lose something. And I think this I see on Sunday. We can win games, we can attack, and United can more lose. And you never know what happens on this match day. Maybe then they have more pressure.
Yeah, and on that, I mean, I've spoken to a few United fans over the last few days. The line keeps coming back. I'd leave with a point. A point would be all right. Yeah. I mean, talk to me about that pressure. Wednesday, we're in a situation before you arrived when it was a 3-horse race for automatic promotion, and I know that was sort of felt, around the club. What's your take on all that?
Yeah, I think my experience from last year, when you looked how the race was on the top, and it looks really long last season that Leeds make the race, and then they dropped, and then they lost the final in Wembley. Yeah, this is hard. It's a hard race. There's a lot of pressure in this game. It goes a lot. I spoke about the value of the squad. Yeah, when you invest, and even in January, I don't know how much they invest. Then I think you have to deliver. Yeah, of course, and we can go. And I think with this mindset, we go in this game.
Yeah, excellent. Have you spoken to Chris since the derby?
No.
You've not bumped into him in Nonnas or awkward glances across the table?
No.
Okay. In terms of the atmosphere, we've had a few chats throughout the season about where that's been at Hillsborough. I mean, this is, you must be expecting these are going to be Peterborough levels, back to the back end of last season levels.
I'm honest to you, to come to this atmosphere from this historical game 2 years ago, you need a strong performance and the right result on the pitch, and this is our responsibility as well. I think before the game there will be a special atmosphere in the stadium, and then is on the pitch to keep this, to increase this atmosphere, and this is up to us. This is our demanding. My players will go with, and I give them also the feeling we have to enjoy this, but we want to work hard, be nasty, go in duels, winning balls, and create momentums during the game. And if you do this, then there's no doubt, no question mark that our fans will give us wings, and we will fly in this game. I think last year with West Brom at home, it was also special. We make the huge step forward when we beat them 3-0, and we can top this atmosphere, of course. But this is also part. One side defense, other side is up to us.
I hope you don't mind me asking this question, but I've bumped into your family on a handful of occasions, and it seems your kids are always in Sheffield Wednesday kit, and they've really bought into it. I assume they'll be watching from home on Sunday. Have they said anything about the importance of this game? Do they get it?
Yeah, they try to watch all the games from home. They will not come now, so it's not possible. Yeah, for them, you can imagine. For them, it's every game also stress, because they feel with the team, with the club, with me. They wish that we win games, and I think sometimes, and this little bit, behind the scenes, a lot of people say just the manager in front, and but you have always a family behind, and the family behind this is also emotional. They cross the fingers and they want to win, and they like it here. They like to be here, have time with me. They like to be in the stadium. They sing my song sometimes, and all these things. They watch videos back from YouTube. They are connected with the club, and I think we have at the moment since 18 months just positive moments. There's a connection, there's a relationship, and every win helps. And on Sunday is the next special moment, hopefully, for us.
Yeah, good luck charms from Germany, hopefully. It feels mad to even think that there's a life beyond this game, perhaps, but 2 weeks, how will you spend that? Is that sort of rest and recuperation, a bit of time off, or?
Yeah, I spoke with the players in front of the meeting today. I made also a clear statement. I look to the load to individual players. I think we have to manage them. Players, they had more load, they need more rest. Players, they didn't play so much, they need training. And I think that was also a message to my players. We have to make sure that we are prepared for minimum the 3rd of May, but hopefully longer in the May. And for this we have to use this time now to prepare everything to bring on the same conditional level, to the performance level, to the load level, bring the injured players back, that we have nearly the full squad available until the end of the season.
You spoke to Rob about the squad there. Where are people at? What Musa was touch and go. Jan's going to be the other side of the international break. Where are the others that were maybe or maybe not?
Musa looks very sharp the last 2 days. Looks like we have a new player. Fantastic to see. Jan was the first time that he makes the warm up with the group. Huge step forward. Yeah, Stewie we have to see. I think Stewie will be the guy who takes a little bit longer. Akin play for the under 21 minutes this week, and then I think we have nearly everyone available. Hopefully we can keep this, then we bring the other players back, and then it will be hard to become in the squad. This is also part of the story. The decision making is then not easier when everybody is back, but it's good to have everyone available, and I see this in the training. There is players on fire. They fight for the position in the squad, not just for the starting 11 position, also for the squad position. And this increase our intensity in the training. And if you have then success like the last 2 games, then there's something in, and you can enjoy. I can enjoy this at the moment, to have such a fantastic group around me, such a fantastic players.
Jonathan Pepper in charge of he's obviously come into the academy. Are you working closely with him? He's been around for a couple of months now.
Yeah, we spoke to each other. We had our normal true fix meeting 1 time in a month to speak about the players. I think it will be the national break or latest after the next meeting where we have. Then we speak about which players we need, which players we should keep, which players have a chance maybe to make in the summer the next step in the first team. Yeah, all those topics. It's good to have him here, his experience, and from this part we have to carry on. I think behind the scenes we work on also on this structure, of course.
Is he someone that's come in with sort of new idea? Obviously, Hazy was served the club for such a long time. Have you been impressed by him coming in? Has he brought some new ideas to it?
He has his own ideas, especially also for the recruitment, which parts we have to take, maybe which manpower we need as well, and which parts to be a little bit wider and to can look for more players, especially in the academy. I think this is good. I think also the mindset, focus also to develop individual players, maybe more than the team development. I think this is for me also a part, especially in the academy, that we not look too early to the team tactic, that we also look how we have to improve the players individual and make our best players better, because then they are ready for the next step. I think this is good. I had, of course, the experience with Leipzig. When you was a long time in the academy, then you know what it means to work there. And I think this is helpful that he's here now, and hopefully he brings the club in this area forward.
And lastly, the question that I get asked to ask quite a lot is on Gasser and his contract. Is there any talks in place, any intention to have talks sooner rather than later on that sort of thing?
Yeah, I think this topic is clear for us and for the club, but of course, if you performed and you developed and you are 21 years old, the interest ring will become more and more. Of course, bigger clubs could ask about him. This is normal, but from my point of view, we should take this as a big respect for our work in the last 18 months. Maybe Gus is a little bit one of these players who makes really this journey from not being the squad and nobody really believes in him to a player who can make a good performance consistently week by week, scoring, have special moments. I think it's a fantastic journey to see how we can improve, and I think then comes of course also a decision making what you have to do as a club. I think this is then a bigger picture. But I'm very happy that we could improve him like this.
We've spoken about the sort of the continued development, although some fans might not want to think about it, the sort of the saleability and what that can do for a club and stuff. I mean, how important is it that the club do make moves to lock him down for as long as possible?
Yeah, I think this is the strategy. I'm of course the manager, but the final decision is then by our chairman in which direction he wants to go. I think you have in the football business different strategies. Some clubs buy some young players and sell them for big money, then reinvest and buy new players. And if you do this and continue like this, then you can create values. Other clubs try to keep the best players as long as they can, because then you can building up something on these big players. And I think this is then a strategy what you have to decide as a club together. And if the moment comes right, then we will sit together and then let's see in which direction we want to go.
Great stuff, Danny. Thanks for your time. I'll see
Thank you, Alex. See you. Bye bye.
Sorry, Danny, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Hey, Sui. Hey.
You talking about watching YouTube games of sort of past wins and that sort of thing. How important is that, keeping that memory of the positive moments?
Yeah, this is always good to see people smile when you see and you look back and you see your special moments from the last year. Then you really recognize. Sometimes you have not the time to recognize all these things because the football business goes again and again like a hamster wheel. But in some moments, and it was very late last night, I think 2 o'clock or something like this, and then I watched back, and then I give me new positive energy, and I felt how it means to go on Sunday and maybe feel this positive energy after the game again. And this is always helpful, especially when you have a lot of games.
I mean, we talk about the importance of that for players, but maybe forget the importance of it for the coaching staff as well.
Yeah, of course. I think this is my job to give always my players a lift, to stay in front, sometimes protect them, sometimes be honest to them, sometimes give them a clear picture, because with all the emotions sometimes the picture is not clear and even. And I think this is sometimes the biggest challenge after setbacks. You have to stay in front and you have to show them the belief. And I think this is, for me, one of the secret how we, and it's the reason why we are so successful, because we could always turn around things. I think we never give up. I think this is really a big slogan for this group. In so many games, in so many times of a year, and this is for me outstanding.
Is that almost the most important factor at this stage of the season when a lot of the work's been done? Because obviously you're not favourites for the playoffs. As you said, the expectation will be on Sheffield United on Sunday. Yeah,
the good thing is that my team is hungry, and we will not now and say, okay, let's see and bring the season over. No, I think some players said to me straight after Sunderland, if we win 9 from 11, then we have a big chance to achieve more, and I think this mindset I like. It is a long way. It's a tough way to go. We knew this championship, all this games, and I said this. I will say this again. Also after the international break, also the teams we face them, they play for something, and this is not just look to the table and say, it's an easy game. Championship, you have no easy game. Every game it's hard work. Do the basics right, but I said this to my team the last 2 games. Our sprint performance, and this is not everything, but this data showed that we come back to our highest level from the intensity, and if we can keep this in our 9 finals, there's a big chance to win a lot of games.
We'll only know in May, but do you feel like the last 2 games have been significant for this team in terms of confidence as much as anything else?
I think the good thing is when you recognize our performance was in the last weeks good, and just the results was not coming like this, then you believe and you know the moment will come when the performance is linked with the results. I think in Plymouth we made except from the first 6 minutes a good game. Norwich, I think you cannot just say we were bad, because this is not true. I think we played against a strong side. They did a lot of things right in the first half. Look how we want to press. We had a lot of good ball winning situations even in the first half, but they had a good day. They were a little bit quicker on the mindset, but the good thing is we could change this, and I think this is a big strength of my group. They can adjust things. They can transfer things from the halftime to the pitch, and we have a big belief.
And how much has it helped everything that you've had Dominic Iorfa back from injury, but also someone like Callum Patterson, who's been involved when for a long time he probably wondered if it was going to be?
Yeah, I think look to the story from Callum. At the beginning of the season, he was not really involved. He tried, and this is a big character thing as well, his mentality. He never give up. Yeah, I said this to the team, but he fought and he fight. I think the first huge step was against Stoke at home when we were 1 man less and we won, and he scored. And of course Doma gives me more options now on the fullback position. We have with Paul attacking fullback. We have with Doma a fullback who's more centre back. Doma can play as a centre back usual. You can play with a 3. You can play with a 4. I think these are also good options now. You have a duel on the left side at the moment with Marvin and Rio. You need both. Nate showed now that he is ready and he can play a next player also in this part. I think you have a lot of challenges, and this is good to see. Everybody is fighting for the position. Everybody wants to play. Everybody wants to be involved in the squad. And sometimes they have to make difficult decisions, and sometimes also difficult meetings with players. Then I feel the disappointment, and sometimes I'm sad with them as well, because for them, because to tell a player you are not in the squad is always hard.
And you mentioned keeping up the pre-match Hillsborough energy with your performance on the pitch. Does that mean you've got to be extra focused on being front-footed in the first 5-10 minutes, not feeling your way in?
No, I think this game will have a dynamic. I think the intensity will be straight from the kick-off there. The most important key is that we turn the good performance at home to results, and Sunderland, Coventry, Millwall, Luton, I think that was a lot of good performances, but from these games we took just 2 points from 12, and this is hard, but if you have the same performance like we have from away at home, then you can count the points together where we are. And I think where we are at the moment, we should ambitions. We are hungry for more, but also to understand that not everything is just normal for this club, because we improved, and I think we come back after 3-0, now we come back after 2-0, and during a season if you performed again and again on your limit, then you will have honest answer after the season where you are.
Thanks very much for your time, Danny. See you on Sunday.
Thank you guys. See you. Bye bye.